Hello and welcome to Tech. I am Mohammad Adnan, and in this video we are going to discuss about 4 types of user roles for workspace in Power BI Pro. If you are new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. Now let's get started. These are the two users logged in here. On the left side it is admin and on the right side it is the user. If you look at this workspace here, there is only office workspace here. Whereas if you look at the admin here, we have this much of workspaces. Right now I'm in the testing workspace. So as of now the user doesn't have the rights for that. To give this right, first of all we need to go to access here. There are 4 type of roles in Power BI. The least one is viewer. We'll go one by one. And then add. So user has been added here just as a viewer. Just close this one, and if you refresh here the users Power BI and click on this workspaces, you got this is workspace here. Click here. If you notice, there are dashboard, report, dataset, everything is here. Whereas as a viewer, we got only the dashboard and report. And also, there is no sharing option here. Whereas here we have the sharing option. Now, if you look at this settings option here, there are these much options in a dashboard. And whereas for this, we have only view related. We can't able to delete. We can't able to change the settings. Even we can't able to view usage metrics. Whereas if you look at the reports here, you have this much of options. In this we have only view related. We can't able to analyze in Excel, we can't delete everything, we can't able to save a copy, we can't change the settings as well being a user, and we don't have any access to the data sets. We just able to view the report if you are a user here. And even if you notice that there is no new options like this on this workspace. So as a viewer, we can't able to do anything. We just able to view the reports and dashboard. That's it. Now let's change the role to another one. Access, click here, and then change it to as a contributor, because the next level is the contributor. I'm just changing it to contributor and then close. Now let's refresh this page here. Now we have these new options. We can create the reports and all. We got this dataset option also, but there is no refresh icon. I mean, there is no share icon here. If you click this icon, we got 3 options or 4 options. The same also here. And if you click here for the report, we got the same options as an admin here. And if you look at the data set, analyze in Excel, create a report, delete, quick insert, rename, settings, download, and related. The only thing missing here is the security and manage permission. So as a contributor, we can able to create a new report based on the data set. We can view the report, we can edit the report, everything we can do as a contributor, but we can't able to change the security settings and manage permissions. The security is nothing but the row level security, which we are going to define for the users. So we can't able to change that being a contributor. And also manage permission is to manage the users. So they can't able to change the users to which admin has already given the right. Now let's go and look at the member role. So access, change to member, close. Now let's refresh this. So here, so go here, we got this sharing option as well. So if you click on this 3 dot icon, you have these 3 options. These four options are there, and for the reports also the same, we got all the options. And for the data set, we got all the options. So being a member, we got all the options which is available on the admin. But you might be wonder the what is the difference between the admin and the member. So in that case, if you look at these settings for this workspace, and if I click here the settings for this workspace, I can change the workspace name, capacity settings. If you have premium license, you can change the description, and we can change the contact list as well, user group as well, and you can delete the workspace as well, being an admin. Whereas being a member, you can't able to do anything in the workspace setting. You can just able to view this one. So being a member, you get all the options from the admin perspective for the reports and data sets, whereas you can't able to do any changes on the setting of a workspace. So let's see the difference in a table. So these are the roles and capabilities for Wave Pro. The first is update and delete the workspace. Only admin has the right. Add and remove people including other admins. Only admin has the rights. Add members or other with lower permission. Admin and members can have the rights. Publish and update an app. Admin and members have the rights. Share an item or share an app. Admin and member has the right. Allow others to reshare items. Admin and member also has the rights. Feature app on colleague's home. Admin and member. Feature dashboard and reports on colleague's home. Three of them has the rights. And if you look at this one here, the one is contributors and viewers can share item in a workspace if they have reshare permission. You can able to do these things if they have the reshare permission. So create and edit and delete content in workspace. So contributor everybody except the viewer has the right. Publish report to a workspace, delete content. So admin member and contributor has the right. So create a report in another workspace based on data set in this workspace. Also three of them has the right. To copy a report, three of them has the right. But to copy a report and to create a report in another workspace based on a dataset in this workspace, you need build permission for the dataset. For dataset in this workspace, there are people with admin, member and contributor role have build permission through their workspace role. View and interact with an item. So everybody has this option. Even if you don't have a Power BI Pro license, you can view and interact with items in the Power BI service if the items are in a workspace in a premium capacity. The user doesn't have this Pro license, but they are a member of a premium capacity, they can directly view this report as well and read the data stored in a workspace data flows as well. So these are the differences between the roles of a new workspace in Power BI Pro. If you like this video, just click on the big thumbs up button. If you are new to this channel or if you haven't subscribed yet, just click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to get the latest notifications. But make sure you turn on the notification on your devices. Share it with your friends and colleagues. If you have any queries and feedback, just post it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. See you in the next video.